Hello, what's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I will telling about the USA $1 silver coin 1921 from United States of America. In 1921, one of the most iconic and collectible coins in American history made its final appearance, the Morgan silver dollar. This coin represents more than just a piece of metal, it tells a story of American pride, industrial power, and a chapter of the nation's economic transformation. Minted from 1878 to 1904 and then again in 1921, the Morgan dollar stands as one of the most famous silver coins ever struck by the United States Mint. The 1921 issue marked both the end of an era and the beginning of a new one, as it was the last time the Morgan design appeared before being replaced by the piece dollar later that same year. The Morgan dollar was named after its designer, George T. Morgan, a talented engraver from England who later became the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint. On the front side, or obverse, of the coin, Lady Liberty is portrayed in a classic yet modern style. She wears a cap adorned with wheat and cotton, symbols of America's agricultural strength, while her confident gaze represents freedom and unity. The reverse side features a majestic bald eagle with wings spread wide, clutching arrows and an olive branch, symbolizing America's readiness for both war and peace. The design perfectly captured the spirit of a growing nation, proud and ambitious as it entered the 20th century. The 1921 Morgan dollar holds a special place in history because of its timing. After a 17-year pause in production, the U.S. Mint revived the Morgan dollar for one last year due to the passage of the Pittman Act of 1918. This law required the melting down of millions of older silver dollars and the recoining of new ones using freshly mined domestic silver. To meet the new silver coinage requirements, the Mint resumed production in 1921, striking Morgan dollars at three major facilities: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, marked D; and San Francisco, marked S. This was also the first and only year Morgan dollars were produced at the Denver Mint, making the 1921 D issue especially noteworthy among collectors. Unlike earlier Morgan dollars, the 1921 versions were struck using new master dies that gave the coin a slightly different look. The details of Liberty's hair and the eagle's feathers appear shallower, and the overall design looks more rounded compared to earlier issues. This was due to a switch from the old hub to a completely new one, created because the original had worn out during the years of non-production. Though some collectors see this as a minor change, others view the 1921 issue as a fascinating variation that separates it from the classic Morgans of the 19th century. In terms of value, the 1921 Morgan silver dollar is one of the most accessible classic American coins for collectors today. Because millions were minted, especially in Philadelphia, most 1921 Morgans are not extremely rare. A common 1921 Morgan in average circulated condition might be worth between $30 and $50, mainly due to its silver content and historical significance. However, the value increases dramatically for coins in better condition. Uncirculated or mint state examples can range from $70 to over $200 depending on the grade. Proof-like or deep mirror proof-like examples, which exhibit mirror-like surfaces, can reach even higher values among serious collectors. Certain varieties and mint marks can also influence the value. For instance, the 1921 D Morgan dollar, being the only Denver issue of the entire series, tends to attract more interest. Likewise, coins with strong strikes, lustrous surfaces, or unique toning can bring premium prices. High-grade examples certified by major grading services like PCGS or NGC often command hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. In recent years, collectors have shown increasing enthusiasm for beautifully toned 1921 Morgans with rainbow hues, which can sell for impressive sums. Beyond monetary worth, the 1921 Morgan dollar symbolizes a bridge between two important chapters in American coinage. It marked the final appearance of the beloved Morgan design and paved the way for the piece dollar, introduced later that same year to commemorate the end of World War I. This transition from the Morgan to the piece dollar reflects America's changing identity, from a nation focused on expansion and industry to one striving for peace and progress on the global stage. Collectors are often drawn to the 1921 Morgan not only for its beauty but also for its historical depth. Holding one in your hand is like touching a piece of early 20th century America. Each coin carries with it the echoes of an age defined by innovation, change, and resilience. Many of these coins circulated widely across the U.S., while others were stored in treasury vaults for decades before being released to the public in the mid-20th century, fueling a surge of interest among coin enthusiasts. Even today, more than a century later, the 1921 Morgan silver dollar remains one of the most collected and cherished U.S. coins. Whether admired for its artistic design, its silver composition, or its place in history, the Morgan dollar stands as a timeless reminder of American craftsmanship and heritage. It represents not just money, but a story of a nation's growth, its challenges, and its enduring spirit, all captured in the shine of silver and the detail of a single remarkable coin.